You lie down. You close your eyes. You fall asleep. Maybe for 7, even 8 hours. But when the morning comes, you don't feel rested. You feel heavy. Your energy feels like it never arrived. And here's the question most men over 60 never get asked. What if the problem isn't how long you sleep, but what your body's missing before you sleep? Because real rest isn't just about time. It's about what your body does while you're asleep. And if you're going to bed on empty, no fuel, no nutrients, no signal to heal, your body spends the whole night stalled. No testosterone rise. No muscle repair. No blood flow to the places that matter. You might be unconscious, but you're not recovering. I've seen this in hundreds of men. They're sleeping, but not rebuilding. And every morning, they feel a little more drained, a little less like themselves. But what if I told you just one evening snack could change that? A spoonful of the right food at the right time, not a pill, not a prescription, can quietly tell your body, it's time to restore. And that's what we're diving into today. What to eat. Why it works. And how, in just 1 week, you might start waking up with more strength than you've felt in years. Every night, millions of men over 60 fall asleep thinking they're giving their body what it needs. They check the box, I got 7 hours, but what they don't realize is, sleep isn't the goal. Repair is. And if your body doesn't enter deep, restorative sleep, the kind that builds hormones, rebuilds tissue, restores focus, then you're just lying still in the dark. That's exactly what happened to Carl. Carl is 68. Retired, proud, still sharp. He came into my office with the same complaint I've heard for years. Doc, I sleep fine. I don't toss and turn. But I still wake up tired every single day. So I asked him one question. What do you eat before bed? He shrugged. Nothing, really. I just brush my teeth and call it a night, and there it was. See, Carl's body wasn't broken. It was starving. Night after night, he was entering sleep with no tools for healing, no protein to rebuild muscle. No tryptophan to support melatonin. No minerals to calm his nerves and open his blood vessels. So while he thought he was resting, his body was just surviving. And unfortunately, this is incredibly common. Most men over 60 go to bed like Carl with no fuel, no fire, no support. They sleep. But they don't repair. And over time, that slow erosion of recovery shows up in every part of life. Less morning energy, more stiffness, mood swings, lower libido, and that quiet feeling of fading. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be this way. Because once you give your body the right nutrients, in the right form, at the right time, something incredible starts to happen. In the next part, we'll break down exactly why your body needs fuel before bed and why, after 60, skipping this one step may be the reason you're not waking up as yourself anymore. Let's clear something up. Your body isn't the same at 60 as it was at 30. And that's not a bad thing. It just means it needs a different kind of care. See, when you were younger, your body could miss a meal, stay up late, skip a few nights of rest and bounce back like nothing happened. But now? Your systems are more sensitive, your hormones fluctuate more easily, and your body no longer builds strength automatically. Especially when it comes to sleep. Deep sleep, the kind that repairs muscles, restores testosterone, and reboots your brain, requires building blocks. And those building blocks don't just show up on their own. Your body needs tryptophan to make serotonin and melatonin, magnesium to relax blood vessels and ease your nervous system, slow digesting protein to repair tissue through the night, healthy fats to stabilize hormones while you sleep. And here's the key. Your body can only use what you gave it before you went to sleep. If you go to bed empty, your system has nothing to work with. No nutrients, no fuel, no signal. Imagine trying to build a house but there's no wood, no nails, no workers. Just darkness. That's what your body faces when you skip nighttime nourishment. And that's why so many men wake up stiff, foggy, unmotivated even after sleeping for 7 or 8 hours. But here's the good news, you don't need to overhaul your entire diet. You don't need pills or powders. You just need one simple evening snack, a specific combination of real food that delivers the exact nutrients your body needs to repair overnight. And in the next part, I'll show you exactly what that snack is, how it works, and why the men who try it often feel the difference within the very first week. So what is this evening snack I keep mentioning? It's not fancy. It's not exotic. It's something simple, familiar, and incredibly powerful when eaten at the right time. Here it is: Greek yogurt with chia seeds and a few banana slices. That's it. But don't let the simplicity fool you. Because this combo is a biological powerhouse, especially for men over 60 who want deeper sleep, better energy, and real recovery. Let me break it down for you. Greek yogurt. This isn't just a protein source, it's a dual-action repair fuel. Whey protein is absorbed quickly, starting the repair process as you fall asleep. Casein protein digests slowly, fueling your muscles and tissues for 6 to 8 hours. It's also rich in calcium, which helps relax your blood vessels and support steady heart rhythm. Chia seeds. These tiny seeds are loaded with what your sleep system craves. Magnesium to calm your nervous system and relax tight muscles. Tryptophan, the amino acid that converts to melatonin in your brain. Omega-3 fats, which reduce inflammation and help balance hormones. Banana slices. One of the best natural sources of potassium, which helps prevent nighttime cramps and regulate blood pressure. More tryptophan, giving your body an extra boost toward melatonin production. A small, steady release of glucose, just enough to keep blood sugar stable all night. Now, why does this combination work so well for sleep? Because it doesn't knock you out like a pill. It guides your body back into rhythm. It gives your muscles fuel to rebuild. It gives your brain the signal to shift into deep rest. And it gives your hormones the nutrients they need to reset quietly, naturally, and effectively. You're not sedating your body. You're activating it to do what it was always designed to do. And the men I've worked with, when they commit to this one snack, just an hour before bed, they often say the same thing. Doc, I forgot what it felt like to actually wake up rested. But that's only part of the story. Because even the best snack won't work if you're still making the same 3 silent mistakes that ruin your sleep quality. That's what we'll cover next, so you don't accidentally undo the progress your body is ready to make. So now you know what to eat, but here's the truth most people miss. Even the best sleep snack won't work if you keep making the same quiet mistakes that sabotage your recovery. I've seen it again and again. Men start fueling their body at night, but they wake up just as tired, not because the food didn't work, but because these 3 habits blocked their body from receiving the benefits. Let's break them down. Mistake 1: the salty or sugary late-night snack. This one is sneaky. You're not binging. Maybe it's a few crackers, a granola bar, even a healthy protein cookie. But here's the problem: late-night sugar or sodium spikes your cortisol levels. And cortisol, your stress hormone, fights against melatonin. That means your brain struggles to enter deep sleep, your heart rate stays elevated, and instead of restoring, your body spends the night trying to stabilize itself. If you're eating before bed, make sure it's calming, clean, and supports relaxation, not stimulation. Mistake 2: going to bed dehydrated. Many men stop drinking fluids after 6 p.m. thinking it'll help avoid nighttime bathroom trips. But in reality, dehydration tightens your blood vessels, slows down nutrient delivery, and puts pressure on your heart and brain throughout the night. Your body needs hydration to transport tryptophan, regulate temperature, and allow smooth transitions through sleep cycles. Try drinking a small glass of water with your bedtime snack. Not a lot, just enough to keep your blood flowing freely. Mistake 3: too much blue light, too close to bedtime. This one affects your brain chemistry directly. When you stare at your phone, your TV, or even bright bathroom lights, your eyes tell your brain, it's still daytime. That shuts down melatonin production, delays your natural rhythm, and keeps your nervous system active when it should be settling down. It doesn't matter if you're tired, your brain won't release the hormones you need for real rest. Here's a fix: 45 minutes before bed, turn off screens, use soft, amber light instead of harsh LEDs. Give your body a quiet runway into sleep. Remember this. Even one of these mistakes can block the results you're working toward. But if you avoid all three and pair that with the right evening snack, your body can finally do what it's been trying to do all along. Repair, recover, rebuild. And coming up next, I'll walk you through the exact 3-step bedtime routine that pulls it all together so you're not just falling asleep, you're healing while you rest. Let's bring it all together. Because now you know what your body needs, why most men over 60 aren't getting it, and the mistakes that quietly block recovery. But the real power comes when you take that knowledge and turn it into a nightly rhythm, a simple routine that tells your body, it's time to repair. Here's the 3-step ritual I give to every man in my care who's struggling with sleep, energy, or overnight recovery. It's easy. It's powerful. And it works. Step 1. Your sleep-fueling snack. 60 minutes before bed, make this your last intentional bite of the day. 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, a few slices of banana optional. A dash of cinnamon for blood sugar support. This combo delivers tryptophan for melatonin production, magnesium to relax muscles and blood vessels, slow digesting protein to rebuild tissue, all night calcium plus potassium to calm your nervous system. It's not a dessert. It's a message to your body. We're rebuilding tonight. Step 2. 4 ounces of tart cherry juice, 30 minutes before bed. This one surprises people, but tart cherry juice is one of the most powerful natural sleep tools I've ever used. Why? It's rich in melatonin, the sleep hormone your body needs to fall and stay asleep. It contains anthocyanins, which reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. It naturally supports testosterone and growth hormone rhythms. Overnight, just 4 to 6 ounces, unsweetened, sipped slowly. Let it become a signal. Let your brain recognize it. Let your body soften into rest. Step 3. The 30-minute wind-down window. This part matters just as much as the food. Because your brain isn't a machine. It needs time to shift gears. Here's what to do. Turn off screens, dim your lights. Sit, stretch, read, breathe. Create silence, external and internal. You're not trying to pass out. You're preparing your body to do its job. And when you honor that transition, something amazing happens. Your nervous system resets, your vessels relax, and your body enters deep, healing sleep, not as a fluke but as a nightly rhythm. So here's what your night might look like now. 9 p.m. snack, Greek yogurt plus chia plus banana. 9:30 p.m. cherry juice. 9:45 p.m. lights dim, screens off, quiet begins. 10 p.m. sleep. Real sleep. Try this for just one night. Then 2. Then a week. And soon, your body will begin to wake up with something powerful. Clarity, calm, confidence. But what exactly happens in your body over the next 7, 14, and 30 nights? That's what I'll show you next. Let's talk about results. Because I know how men think you're not here for theory. You want to know, will this actually work? And how soon will I feel it? I get it. You've tried things before. You've been promised energy, deeper sleep, more strength, but the change never came. But here's what makes this different. You're not forcing your body. You're not masking symptoms. You're simply giving your biology what it's been quietly asking for. And when you do that consistently, here's what happens. Night 1 to 3, a different kind of stillness. Most men don't even realize how shallow their sleep has become until they finally feel what real rest is supposed to be. After just a few nights, you fall asleep faster, your body feels heavier, grounded. You may sleep through the night without waking, or, if you do wake, you fall back asleep easily. It's not dramatic. It's not magic. But it's noticeable. One patient told me, "Doc, it was the first time in years I didn't feel like I was fighting my own body overnight. Night 7, the morning feels different." This is where things start to shift in your daylight hours. You wake up and think, I'm not dragging. I don't need that second cup of coffee right away. My joints aren't locking up like they usually do. You feel less groggy, more balanced, more in control of your morning rhythm, and for some men, this is the first time they feel present again. Even more surprising? Some start noticing signs of restored intimacy, not forced, not artificial, just quiet signals that blood flow, confidence, and desire are returning. Night 14 energy and clarity come back online at the 2-week mark. The rebuild is in motion. Your hormones have stabilized. Your blood vessels have softened. And your nervous system finally has a rhythm it trusts. Here's what men tell me: I'm less reactive, I move better, I feel like I want to do things again, not just get through the day. This is also when mood improves. Not because of therapy or medication, but because sleep is fueling your emotional center again. Night 30 strength, stability, and connection. By now, you're not trying to sleep better, you just do. And you feel it in everything. Morning walks are easier, focus lasts longer, you're more patient with your spouse, your kids, even your self-intimacy feels possible again, not pressured, not mechanical, just right. One of my patients, Frank, said, "Doc, I didn't think food could do this, but I feel like I've moved back into my own body." That's not an exaggeration. That's biology finally being supported. And it all started with one spoon. One drink. One quiet shift in how he treated his sleep. Coming up next, I'll share the full story of one of those men, Mr. Leonard, and how one evening snack helped him recover more than just rest. Let me tell you about Leonard. He's 71. A retired high school principal from Michigan. Widowed 5 years ago. Sharp mind. Gentle eyes. But when he walked into my clinic, he looked worn down. He said, "Doc, I sleep every night. I'm in bed by 10. But I wake up 3 to 4 times. I toss. I ache. And every morning, I feel older than the day before." He wasn't asking for a prescription. He wasn't even asking for sleep aids. What he really wanted was to feel like himself again. The kind of sleep where your body restores, not just rests. The kind of sleep where you wake up ready to live, not just survive. So I gave him one prescription, one simple bedtime snack. Greek yogurt. Chia seeds. A few banana slices. Nothing fancy. No pills. Just real food an hour before bed. And I asked him to pair it with something even gentler, 4 ounces of tart cherry juice, 30 minutes before lights out. He looked skeptical, but he agreed. The first week? He called me and said, "Doc, I didn't wake up once last night, that hasn't happened in years." By week 2, he told me, "I'm dreaming again. I forgot what that felt like. It's like my mind is going places again." By week 3, he walked into my office with a quiet smile. He stood taller. His voice was clearer. He said something I'll never forget. "Doc, I feel like I've been invited back into my own life. I make coffee in the morning. I walk without limping. And for the first time since my wife passed, I feel like I want to be here again." And do you know what changed? Not his medications. Not his schedule. Not his supplements. Just one intentional spoon. One quiet act of self-respect before bed. That's the power of honoring your body's rhythm. That's what happens when you stop sleeping empty and start sleeping supported. Next, I want to speak directly to you, man to man, about what this journey is really about. Not yogurt, not recipes, but dignity, strength, and the decision to rebuild. Let's close with something real in part 9. Let me know when you're ready. Let me speak to you directly, not as a doctor, but as someone who's walked beside men like you for over 30 years. You're not broken. You're not done. And this isn't how your story ends. I don't care how long it's been since you had real energy. I don't care if you've spent years waking up tired, aching, disconnected from yourself. Because I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even their 80s come back to life with nothing more than a spoon and a choice. And that choice is this: to stop going to bed empty. To stop treating sleep like an afterthought. And to start treating it like the most important recovery window of your entire day. This isn't about yogurt. It's not about cherry juice. It's about sending a message to your body that says, "I still respect you. I still believe in what you can do. And I'm ready to help you heal. Because here's the truth: every night is an opportunity. An opportunity to rebuild. To restore. To reconnect. And all it takes is one act of care. One spoon. One small shift. One decision to stop surrendering your strength and start reclaiming it. So tonight, when you're in your kitchen, maybe reaching for the phone, maybe just feeling that familiar fatigue pause. Grab the yogurt. Slice the banana. Pour the juice. And give your body what it's been silently waiting for. Not out of desperation, but out of dignity. Because you are not too late. You are not too far gone. And you are far more rebuildable than you've been led to believe. If this message spoke to you, even just a little, drop a 1 in the comments. And if there's a man in your life, a brother, a father, a friend who's been quietly fading, share this with him. Let him know he's not alone. Let him know it's not over. Let him know that strength starts again tonight. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.